Happy Friday. Welcome into the studio. It's Todd and Hudson back with another VO Marketing Pro numbers. Todd Barsness's full-time voiceover income numbers, and Hudson Barsness, my full-time income numbers in voiceover. We're glad you're with us. We do these videos every single week. You can go back and check out all of the videos we've done with our numbers back when Dad was trying to make $6,000 a week, which was $300,000 or more a year. Back when I was trying to make $500 a week, which I don't exactly know what that is, but I won't even try. Try the math. You can do the math. This year, I'm trying to make $110,000 in voiceover. 2 years ago, I made 80. Last year, I made 90. Dad is trying to slow down. He's been in voiceover for 16 years, and he's trying to turn off the faucet very slowly without shutting down his business.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, I just decided I'm going to try to make $125,000 this year, really kind of put on the brakes, pump the brakes anyway. Mm-hmm. But then there were I started to figure out some numbers, and there were 3 numbers, and I won't go into them, I've done it before, there will be milestone numbers.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to try to up, instead of 125, I'm going to try to make 188. 188 is the magic number that will get me to these 3 milestones. So I'll keep you posted.
Nice. All right, we're going to start out with the VO Marketing Pro numbers. If you're not familiar with that, you can check out other videos and see who those people are. This is their direct email marketing numbers. 10 warm responses, 7 auditions, and 2 jobs. I had a new client this week from direct marketing. You'll see that in my numbers here in just a minute. And Bill DeWeese had 1 new client. And I heard it was a fairly good-sized payday. There we go.
Bill's been with us 5 years, probably. Yeah. Probably 5 years. Yep.
Yeah. So
good
congrats,
for you, Bill.
Bill.
Congrats.
Yep. Sticking to it, sticking with it. All right. On to my numbers, which is what everybody comes here to see. My numbers. Me.
Yeah.
It's all about me.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. I think so.
Okay. Here we go. 1 warm response in direct marketing. 3 auditions through direct marketing. I don't know if I've heard back from any of those. One of those auditions came from a client, a warm response, a cold lead from my direct marketing that I had contacted 10 times, and they replied to the 7th email. So there were 3 more emails sent after that, and they replied to the 7th one. They had a medical narration audition for me. So I did it. But that was back December 20th. Don't mark it around the holidays. Do mark it around the holidays. December 20th, 2023. So I've been waiting for something from them for a long time, but I've just stayed in front and kept going. So that's one of those auditions.
Good for you.
I did 10 jobs between Voice123, direct email marketing, Upwork, Voices, Fiverr, ACX, and the VO Planet. And I also have an agent, but I didn't book any work this week from my agent. I had 1 job on Voice123 for $400, new client. I had 3 jobs from direct, 2 recurring and 1 new, for a total of $825. I had 3 jobs on Upwork. I can't remember if they were recurring or not. For a total of $333. At least 2 of them were. I know for sure. I don't know about the other one. And then Voices.com, I had 2 recurring jobs, each $100 for a total of $160. Nothing on Fiverr, nothing on the VO Planet, nothing ACX, and nothing from my agent. I did do 1 job with a recurring client from Voice123 that I don't have the budget for yet. We did a session. It was kind of an extra radio ad. I won't talk about it because I don't really know all the details exactly. I do know some of them, but I just don't know if I have clearance to talk about it. It was through Napa, so I'm just going to wait to hear about that one. But my total VO-only income was $1,718, $1,718. My goal is $2,100. So with that, I could be close to my goal. Right now, I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to put it on there. I do editing for Dad, 2 hours, $20 an hour, $40. $1,758 was my week, with a fair amount of things in the works for next week. So,
and the Napa budget, you've already done the work, so it's just waiting on that.
Yep.
Make sure you give us an update, and obviously it's going to go into next week because that's your figure you're giving.
Yes. Yep.
But you kind of can say, in a sense, if it is over $400, you could say, "Yep, I may reach my goal again."
And this has been a good year for me. If you've been watching, I've had very few. This might be. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I could look back probably won't. But this might be my lowest week I've had this whole year. Maybe I had a $1,500 week, but they've all been very close to my goal.
Which last year, by you were scratching and clawing, that would have been you would have been fairly
I would have been
happy
happy with
last,
that. Yeah, last year I did have one week where I made $300, and I was trying to make $2,100.
That's tough.
Yeah.
My weekly VO only income, Voice 123, 0. Voices.com, I didn't win any jobs, 0. Upwork, 1 job, $180. Fiverr, $1,652.40. The 40 cents is because of a tip. It didn't even out the dollars. So $1,652.40. And my direct email marketing income, these are all recurring clients. $2,715 for a total $4,547.40. $4,547.40. I'm shooting for 36. Well, I'm just going to say 36. I think that's about what it would do. 3,600 a week. It was going to be 2,500, but I want to reach that 188. So about 3,600, and so I was up almost $1,000 over.
Nice. Good week.
Yep.
All right, that's all we have for you. If you are interested in seeing more, like I said, you can go back and check out all the videos we've been doing in the past. We're basically the only people who, in the voiceover industry that we know, that give their numbers week in and week out, no matter what, the good, the bad, the ugly. We just think that's important, and that's kind of our shtick. Dad's averaged over $200,000 in voiceover only income, no coaching, nothing else, just behind the mic income, because we definitely don't make money from these videos. Just VO alone only income for 16 or 14 years.
Out of my full count, I did a quarter of a year, my first year from August to December. And so the next full calendar year, there have been 14 in a row, and I've averaged 200K.
And if somebody knows something about direct email marketing, it's Dad, because he's made over $2 million in voiceover only income from direct email marketing. So that's kind of his claim to fame. If you're new to this channel, you say, who are these two guys talking about voiceover? Well, we give our numbers because that's about the only credentials we have is just showing our numbers. So anyway, it comes with a different style of business practice that we do. How we run our businesses is quite a bit different from the industry standard, which has 75% of the voiceover industry making less than $50,000. So that's why we do it differently. Anyway, we'll let you go. Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. We will be here next week, no matter what, rain or shine.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.